Sadie was a dog that we decided to foster. She came in from overseas from Bosnia. She was super sick when we got her. And once we got her healthy, she actually was showing major signs of aggression. I tried a couple of trainers in the area and she wasn't getting better. I spent a lot of time researching, finally found balance training and realized that that's what she needed and that's what I needed to focus on. Balance training is using yes and no. The dog also learns that there are things they shouldn't do, and so you teach them the flip side of yes. And once you teach them no, then you can teach them the other side of that. This is how we want you to act, and then you can reinforce that with the yes. Through that, I've gotten Sadie into a much better place, and that's sort of how Sadie's Rules Canine Training was born.
My dog's name is Oakley. He is 6 years old. I know Jess from work, and as she was starting her business, I was inspired by all the work that she'd been doing with dogs and was really impressed by that and felt like having Oakley go work with her was an important piece to improving that bond that Oakley and I have had for the last 6 years.
My dog's name is Millie. We've had her for 5 years now. We rescued her July 4th, 5 years ago. We had her for over 3 years and then really realized that we were in a tough spot once we had our daughter, and we realized that she was becoming really protective of her and the house. The private lessons really fit our family because she came to my home and that's where the issue was.
The Board and Train program starts out with general obedience, then I individualize it for every dog, working on their specific problems.
The really intensive 3-week Board and Train is an amazing experience.
I have a large area, it's about 1,300 square feet, where I can train them. I can train them either without distractions or with distractions. And so it's an isolated space, it's a safe space, and then we can focus just on the obedience, and then we can start throwing in the distractions like my dogs, my kids, that sort of thing. So I make sure that the dog's able to do that and still focus on me as the handler. It's challenging, but if they're able to do that, then I know they can handle a lot of other things. I continue to offer pack walks. It's something that I offer for free so that they can continue to practice with their dogs in a group setting. We all just get together and walk together, and it's confidence building not only for the dog but for the owner as well. The e-collar allows us to be able to do things like off-leash, and I can still communicate with them.
If I ever got another dog, I would definitely take him or her to Jess immediately.
I feel like I could count on her going forward with any questions that I had, and just so that follow through and feel like I have a backup partner to help is really great.
My website is www.sadiesrulescaninetraining.com. You can view my programs and prices there, fill out a contact form, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Any family struggling with a dog, I'd love to help.